Greetings, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. This is TFTC with yours truly. I really appreciate you coming over here, stopping by in what I like to call my little corner of the world. It is so fun to be here and so fun to have you along listening to some of the greatest people that I could find and people who are really interesting and on their way up and on a really amazing trajectory. Orlando Kallen is absolutely part of that. He is no exception. He is absolutely totally amazing. This Australian pop star. He's a future pop star, I believe. Just he could do it all. He is just a lyricist, singing, rapping. He's great at acting. Check him out. Orlando Kallen, Kallen. Had a wonderful time talking with him. He's got some really crazy lyrics there too. He's because he has such a diverse background, being a Greek, Egyptian, and Croatian. Having all of that makes him really just incredibly exotic, really amazing. Go out there, check out his stuff on YouTube. He's got some really, really cool tunes on there. And one of them is Greece in Paris. We talk about that song, and he's got some really heavy lyrics there. And I like to repeat some of these here. It's just kind of interesting to say, but I know this is a family show, so I will censor this a little bit. I like this. Here's the first set of lyrics in Greece in Paris. Naughty shiz, not the T. Naughty shiz, you saying? When you're down there looking like you're praying, I knew the second I saw you that I couldn't let you go. We're not even dating, but I think about your body on the daily. Every little thing you whisper in my ear, it gets me going. Mmm. I'm not going to say anything else because he describes where the lips are going after that. So I just thought I'd share some lyrics there with you. But hope the kids in the car didn't even hear that. It probably went right over their heads. So anyway, thanks so much. And here is my talk with Orlando Kallen. He it's a family affair too. And I kind of get into a little bit of that and really enjoy my time. Yeah, so enjoy. Hey, great to
Well,
see you, man.
nice to
How's it
meet you, man.
going?
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Finally, I know we've had
Finally.
some issues the last couple of weeks here.
So
It's
sorry
just,
about last week. I woke up so with like the worst food poisoning. So I apologize.
wow. Any idea how that happened? That's crazy.
I know exactly how it happened. I went for the dodgiest tacos in Miami in the middle of the night, and I woke up not appreciating it.
In my house, somebody had nachos Bel Grandes from Taco Bell and
Oh my God.
paid the price for it like 3 in the morning, like with reflux. You know how
Yes,
bad
that
that
would be
stuff
great.
is. You do pay the price. So are
Exactly.
you in Miami? Wow. I mean, you would think you're getting some like, primo food there.
Yeah, Miami's been really fun. We've just been eating and chilling and partying, and it's been a good time.
Are you just there for a project recording? Or are you based out of there?
I'm actually here just for my birthday weekend. It was my birthday last weekend, and
Sweet. Sweet. You back? You,
you froze. Can
yeah. Yeah, I did freeze here for a
you hear
little
me?
bit. Hopefully the internet's okay here. It should be.
No, it's
Okay.
good so far. Sounds like. So what were you saying?
Oh yeah, so we were just talking about Miami and just basically, how great cuisine it is there. That's for sure.
The
It's
cuisine is great.
yeah, yeah.
Good.
Wow. I remember going down to Coconut Grove. It's really just
What's that like?
really, really nice. I remember having
Yeah.
conch fritters over there.
Oh,
That's yeah, really good. A lot of good Cuban dishes
yeah.
in that
Amazing.
area. Oh wow.
You got to give me some recommendations because we haven't been going much places. We sort of stayed in like one area, but yeah, man. Give me your recommendations. We'll go.
Absolutely. Yeah, good times there. It's a great town. So here in Atlanta, that's where I'm at. It's
Uh,
another good town here too to
awesome.
visit.
I love it.
Totally recommend Atlanta and the nightlife here in the Buckhead community. And
Yeah, I think the nightlife in Atlanta would be next level.
it really is. It really is.
Uh,
And there's a lot of talent here too. A lot of hip hop stars are
yeah,
over here recording. It's just
yeah,
a great market. But
100%,
yeah.
100%. Awesome.
Yeah, so how long have you been into this music business thing? You're quite young and already things are rising for you here on Spotify.
Yes. I've been making music. I've been singing my whole life. I started singing lessons when I was 8. So singing my whole life. Then I started taking music really seriously during COVID. I was just we were all locked in the house, so I thought that I wanted to start learning how to produce and how to write myself, so I can go into sessions with other writers and producers and actually know what I'm talking about, like know my craft. So that was pretty formative for me during that time. And then after COVID finished, we I got hooked up with some producers and some writers and stuff, and lucky I spent the time during COVID learning my craft because I I actually felt like I had like a voice, like I had contribution to the task. So it was really it was great for me to have that background so I can actually go into the sessions knowing what I'm talking about. But
Yeah,
then
who was inspiring you in all these years? Who were you growing up listening to?
my biggest inspo is Elvis, 100%.
Yeah,
Uh,
now that's a
Elvis,
performer.
yeah, yeah, 100%. Elvis was yeah his performance, his just how he like was just so controversial, like not controversial. He just really changed the scene, which I really appreciate. I think nowadays it's hard to find an artist that really can change the game because I feel like everything's just been done. So
Yeah, yeah. You want to be an original. And that's exactly what Elvis was. I
yeah,
wasn't around when my parents were, but
yeah,
like when he was I think on the Ed Sullivan show, it's like they
yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
shoot him below
exactly,
the waist.
exactly. It's just like I wish I could like recreate that sort of like controversy. Like I don't know, it's just like it just it's so fun. It's just so unique, and that's something I thrive to do in my music as well. So just finding where that sits in my artistry is fun.
Yeah, and quite an original too. And
Yeah,
especially incorporating music video in with what you're doing, you're
definitely.
not just being the audio recording artist.
Right.
If you check these videos out, you're telling stories.
Thank you, thank you. No, that's the biggest thing for me. I want to I want to have like a visual world around the music. Like I want it to feel like cohesive, just like fully like rounded out vision. Yeah, I honestly I hate releasing music without a visual or like even like a creative cover art. Like it has to be creative on all fronts for it to work for me. That's something I really value in my making of the music, and like especially with like albums and stuff. Like it has to be a world. Like something I appreciate from artists like The Weeknd and Billie Eilish and stuff.
Yeah.
They it's not just like they release singles and just like that's it. Like they make experiences around that music. Like it's like a visual experience. It's a musical experience. Like, it's just like such a world that they've created, which I really aspire to do something like that.
Yeah, you got to do that these days,
Yeah,
especially with the competition out there and all the streamers. And it
definitely.
gets harder. And as you know, it's harder and harder to really make a dime off of this stuff.
It
So
is. It is.
I suppose with you yourself as well, that's really the live performance is like where it's really at.
Yeah, live performance is coming. Is coming slowly. I haven't done a tour yet or anything. I'm looking to tour at the end of the year, which is exciting. Um, but yeah, it's just been really prepping myself to get on the road, which is gonna be fun.
Yeah, 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 definitely with all these followers and on there, you've got to really have a good following and people will show up at these venues when you get out there for sure.
Hopefully, hopefully.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and speaking of the music videos and how it interweaves with your music,
Yeah,
Greece in Paris, which is really just had been exploding on YouTube. I
thank you.
I love this. I mean, how does the concept come together for you for a video like that? Are you storyboarding that? I noticed there's a Giselle in your
Yeah,
camp there who's helping out. So
that's my
just
sister. So
yeah.
Giselle's my sister. Greece in Paris is my favorite music video because we sort of, so the way that video happened is we were planning to do like a proper music video over the summer. We were traveling in Europe over summer. We were in Greece and in Paris, coincidentally. And then I really wanted to do a music video that was just like very there was a shock factor to it. So I was sort of inspired by, I don't know if you've seen Blink 182, What's My Age Again?
Yeah, yeah,
That video where they're running around naked in the street. I thought that, like I didn't want to
yeah.
copy that exactly, but I thought it would be fun to do something like that, like to just really spark conversation. Because I think that's the best thing about making music videos. It's just like it's such an opportunity to like to create a story and to like really like just you can do whatever you want. It's your music video. Like it's just that like freedom to do like whatever you want creatively. So but so we had planned to do a proper music video. Like we storyboarded everything. We were looking for like camera crews and stuff. And then we get there, and then I realized I had like a digicam with me, and I was like, you know what? Forget like the crew and everything. We're gonna film. We're gonna vlog our whole summer, and
Good,
we're gonna
good.
like collate all the footage and like make a music video out of it. And that's exactly what we did. And that's but like what's special about it is just like that's just like it's real fun. Like that's things we're doing on a daily basis. Like it's just like a really like true representation of like summer. So it was really fun to put that together.
Yeah, and it looks fun too. And wouldn't we all like to run around in our Calvins and smoking and hitting the beach? It's like really off the charts that way. It's
It was fun. It
look,
was
yeah,
fun.
you
Oh,
definitely captured that.
I did that on the busiest day we were in a town in Greece, and the day that I wanted to do that, it was just like there was so many people. It was so embarrassing. But
Yeah.
it was fun. You know what? I'm glad I did it. It made for a cool video.
And it really gives you the confidence. It's like now you're going out there and it's
Yeah,
like if you could do that, you could do anything. If like going
exactly.
out in public like
That's right.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So
I don't know if you could get away with it so much here in the States. We're so
I
uptight here.
I
You're
don't know. They might think I'm just a crackhead on the street, so they might let me go actually.
it's
But
just
it might be more
yeah.
normal in the US than it is in Greece.
Yeah. I always look at Europe. I've been a few times. It's just like those attitudes. It's just
Yeah,
very different, that culture.
it
It
is. It is.
definitely.
It's very open culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And probably in Australia, which, kind of be probably like the US a little bit in
I
that
think it's
sense
yeah,
too.
Australia's a bit more conservative, I guess. But my dad's Greek, so like
Oh, cool.
that culture comes from my family roots anyway. So it didn't. Yeah,
Where in Australia, where are you from?
I'm from Melbourne. I grew up in Melbourne.
Straight up in Melbourne. And we all know Melbourne and Sydney are the big rivals. Just
Yeah, yeah.
we mentioned that we did this interview with Sting recently, and our reporter goes, "Hey, yeah, Melbourne and Sydney, they're really rivals." He's like, "I know that." It's like Sting with that ego.
What side of the rivalry is Sting on?
Where was Sting at?
What side of the rivalry is he on? Sydney or Melbourne?
Oh no, he was like I think probably in soccer, football
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
I think they're the big yeah. He's
That's
like,
it.
I
Yeah,
know that.
I know that. Very funny.
Yeah, what a performer he is.
Yeah,
But
100%.
yeah,
I've
but
been listening to a lot of Sting lately.
yeah, Sting is still acting, which is funny because I think he's about ready to turn 75, so we should all be as beautiful and in shape as Sting is at that age.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's just I'm fascinated and inspired by seeing people like that be in the business for decades and
definitely.
they're still writing, still
Yeah,
performing. It's
100%. It's
yeah,
inspiring, yeah, for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Hopefully you have a long career too like that, and
Yeah,
you're definitely on that cutting edge as far as like getting out there and getting. And you got to be on YouTube. You got to be on the socials.
yeah,
It's so important.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. It's the way that artists have longevity nowadays is very different. But you do what you got to do.
Yeah, yeah, and you're kind of that combination with Sam Smith, who just broke out very unique as well. I remember Justin Bieber when he started out, and
Yeah.
how you got to get on there, and they discover you that way. I think it was Usher who discovered him. Usher who spent a
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. They started pretty young.
yeah.
Yeah.
So as your family is being involved, obviously your sister is involved with the music
Yeah.
videos. Your
Yeah.
parent,
My sister for the past 2 years has been doing all my content with me, or all my social media. She runs it. All the music videos are edited by her. So she's very close to the collaborative process of it. And and yeah, and she's also an artist. So she's just starting her recording process. So she's getting a studio now. She's got a great voice. So she's making her own music. So yeah, we're a musical sibling group.
yeah. So your parents must be just amazed. It's like, where did all this talent come from? Or were they already into it too? And
No, they're not musicians whatsoever. They both claim that they're. My mom's from is from Bosnia,
ah,
so she claims that she had a choice to either move to Australia or sign at the biggest Bosnian record label because she was going to be the next Bosnian singer. But
ah.
I have not witnessed the voice yet.
That's wild. So what do they think they see a video like Greece in Paris? Like, I don't know if I could show my own mother
Uh,
myself doing
my mom was around the corner holding my clothes. Like she was.
ah, it's wild. That's great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're fun. They're fun.
Good. That yeah, it's great to have that family support
Yeah,
and
definitely,
getting you there for sure.
definitely.
Really great concept videos. Don't worry, baby. Wow. I mean, that talk about like a mini movie there and some really, really great acting. So where are you finding these actors, actresses to be in there? Everybody just seems very authentic in these videos.
That is so funny you say that. None of them. Okay. So what happened that night was we had planned to shoot the boxing scene first, and I had organized like a bunch of extras to come, but no one came. And then I was like, "Can I swear?" Anyway, whatever. I was like, "Damn, what am I gonna do?" And then I called my dad. My dad was out at the club, and he was with a bunch of people. I was like, Dad, I'm desperate. Please bring as many people as you can to fill the extra space. So all of those people, they were not that they were all came from the club in a bus, like dressed
Wow.
like that, and they like exactly what you see is how they left the club, and they came straight to the set. And then I gave them like their cues and stuff, and they acted, and it was great. It turned out better than I expected.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would have thought you had to pay these people a fortune and to really tell this story and to make it so convincing. I
It
love,
was such a last minute thing. It was stressful, but worth it. It was fun.
yeah, yeah. And had to go back to that hotel room there. It's just that was really interesting how all that was all shot and shot very well too. So you must have had and edited well. That's kind of my forte too, is video, camera and editing. So that's really well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. And so you have your producer Don Fuego.
Yeah.
Uh
You've done your research. I love it.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I always do these
Yes.
deep dives. It's just I'm like because I'm into video production and I'm like who produced this? How did this come
Yeah.
together? Who directed? This is
Yeah.
just and you're kind of co-directing it as you're doing this too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. 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 100%.
uh you have a
That,
pretty close friend Muhammad who also helped.
yeah, he was a cinematographer for that, for Don't Worry Baby. Yeah.
Yeah, and really take somebody like that talented to also serve as director of photography. It's just
Totally.
it's a talent.
100%. Yeah. Yeah. We shot that in Dubai, so we were lucky to find a good team. So lucky Mohammed pulled through.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting all over the place, just shooting
Yeah.
all over the world. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
a lot of jet setting. So is it a lot of travel? Does it take a lot out of you?
I actually enjoy I just hate opening my suitcase and then repacking my suit. Like I could live on a plane, that's fine, but just like the suitcase just kills me.
I
Like,
know. It's planning. It's oh
oh,
gosh, what a drag.
just folding. I do not want to fold. But But whenever we travel as a family, it's even worse because my mom just packs like three suitcases, and my sister packs two, and then me and my dad just have one each. But then we end up carrying like, oh, it's just a nightmare. So I'm gonna start traveling alone. I've decided just one day. And,
It is. It is. Oh, you go get married and you have a kid. That's another story. You can
oh,
dragging all them along.
I'll wait for that.
That's when you need
I'm
assistance. That's
postponing that just for the travel, just for the suitcase situation. Yeah.
So as far as you being a lyricist, how does that come about? Where are your inspirations when you're writing some of these pretty crazy racy lyrics here?
Yeah. Um, a lot of it just comes from like experiences and I love cinema as well. So I love sometimes I watch a movie and like I make a song about the movie. Like it's I think the best thing with songwriting is that just like inspiration comes in any way, shape, or form. I get sometimes I wake up in the middle of my sleep and it's like I grab my phone to record a voice memo of some lyrics that I dreamt of. Like it's just like it's so random, which is the best part about it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but definitely some inspirations for my writing have definitely been Billie Eilish and Phineas. Like during COVID, that's where they started to really rise. So I was idolizing them so much. Like they're just incredible, and their writing process and just like how you can be so young and write with such depth was really inspiring to me. And I feel like children these days sort of relate to that stuff more often.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just which is special. It's special that you can write in such depth and still connect to like so many different generations. That's something I definitely keep in mind when I'm writing as well.
Yeah, and then when you go to record, are you going to traditional studios or is it just something that you just have like more of a home setup?
Yeah, the all the previous work has been pretty much in a home setup. I'm just at Don Fuego's house.
Yeah.
There we go. And then yeah, but this trip I'm traveling, so I'm heading to Nashville on Sunday to get in the studio. I've never been to Nashville before, so that's going to be fun.
It is a great town right
Is
there on the
it?
Tennessee River. It's
What's it?
just
What is it like New York or is it like LA?
it's even different from those two kind of places because you still kind of have there's a tinge of like with Atlanta, but it's even like a smaller town feel. It's definitely it's not as big as I wouldn't say impersonal, but as New York and LA,
Yeah,
but it feels like more of a big city that is also a down home community too, because
gotcha.
you're in the South.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
great barbecue and
yeah,
good places there, good place, and especially down near Vanderbilt University. Some nice little haunts around there too. I think, oh, it's been years since I've been there, but there was like a nice little breakfast spot near Vanderbilt University. I'm sure I hope it would still be there. It was wonderful. But yeah, and great community you'll see in Nashville because it's mainly country stars and
yeah,
they're just so supportive, and you're gonna really meet some really good people, even behind the scenes in
yeah,
music
yeah.
were just great and so encouraging. I talk to a lot of artists who live in Nashville, work in Nashville, and they just love it. They really do feel very supported.
I hear the best music comes out of Nashville, so I mean I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, you'll definitely love it. And a lot of stories if you meet
Yes,
people who've been doing it a long time, they can
definitely.
tell you some great people there. I know Keith Urban himself has spent a lot of time there. Yes.
I'm sure. Keith's great.
You would
I
never
love,
even know it. When I stumbled on him, I had no idea he was from Australia. I was like, what? It's like hear him talk.
I'm
I
just
was
like
like,
now realizing that a lot of country singers are Australian, which is random.
yeah, you wouldn't
But
even expect that.
wouldn't you expect it? But I guess it works. I like it.
Yeah. The rural version is that outback out
Yeah,
there. It's just,
it's the bush. Our
yeah.
country is for the bush.
That's so cool. So much on the other side of the world. It's just,
Yeah,
I always wish I could go there. It's just, it's so different.
yeah, you should definitely visit.
Yeah. Sydney just looks just awesome. That
Sydney is
opera
really nice.
house and that
Yeah,
architecture.
Sydney is really nice. Got to give it to him.
Yeah, when they had the Olympics, I remember that very well. It
Yeah,
was just fascinating. It was the
yeah,
Olympics after the one here in Atlanta, and just wow, that opening ceremony still has an impact on me. It's just really inspiring.
100%, 100%. Yeah, man.
Yeah. You have a great video out called Lone Wolf. I
Oh,
like that, how you're just by yourself with the headphones. What a great
oh,
beat that song has. That's
thank
something that
you.
really hit me.
I do this
Yeah.
song. That was my first release ever, and
Yeah.
I'm so embarrassed about this song. I just this it's a meme in my household. It's a meme. I That was yes, that was probably the first song that I wrote that was like decent. So I thought that I would start writing more, and that's what sort of led to my first EP release. But looking back on Lone Wolf,
It's funny how in the catalog, you'll hear these artists, these legacy artists saying, "Oh God, that song was a piece of crap."
oh my
People
God,
loved it anyway.
people love to think, I know.
That's funny.
Yeah, that
Now,
was one.
who's the person you ran into in the short shorts in that video? Is that somebody you just recruited?
We shot that in Toronto. So
Ooh.
we got a beautiful model from Toronto. We actually shot three music videos in 1 week in Toronto. So we had like a lot of like different models and stuff involved. But that was interesting. It was fun.
What a great town. I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio,
Nice.
and we would go up to Canada, up
Yeah.
into Toronto, which I thought was always just this fascinating city, young streets,
Yeah.
streetcars, which we didn't have in Cleveland when I grew up. They all
Yeah.
died out before I was around, but
Yeah.
yeah, streetcars and trackless trolleys. Toronto's Canada's answer to New York, I suppose,
Exactly. Exactly. It's very similar.
Yeah.
Kansas answer to New York. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool. And have you been to Montreal?
I haven't.
Oh, it's gorgeous too. They got a beautiful old Montreal in the like not too far off the downtown. It's
Yeah.
just really just the architecture, it's just beautiful city.
Nice.
Canada's just beautiful all around.
Canada is great. It is
Oh,
great.
it really is. It's totally so when you're putting out music, do you have full albums out or you're just putting out singles these days and you're
Um,
promoting them?
something I aim to do with every release is always have every single amount to something to some sort of project. So like whether it's going to be included in an EP or an album, I definitely always write and release knowing that I've got an album coming. So it all like fits into that album world for sure.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
yeah.
And getting involved in projects in Hollywood,
I
like to
am.
also get into film and TV.
Yes, I'm very excited for that. I love acting. Acting's been a huge thing for my life. I grew up in theater, so like we did like a bunch of musicals, plays and stuff. We did Grease. I played
Oh,
Danny Zuko. We did High School Musical. I was Troy Bolton. So just like that sort of theatrical aspect is a huge element in my life as well. And I love adding singing to acting as well. I definitely want to do films in the future that are musicals. Um, but yeah, but I've been included in some really cool upcoming projects in Hollywood,
oh, very
which
good, very
I haven't
good.
watched out, but I'm excited.
Yeah, we do a lot of filming here in the Atlanta area as well.
Yeah, yeah,
There are some studios here too. It's just
definitely.
we got like a lot of what California has in here in
Yeah,
Georgia. You got the coasts and the mountains and the
exactly.
cities.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I know people who've done a lot of projects here. Most recently, Jason Bateman did DTF St. Louis, which was all shot
Mhm.
here.
Nice.
You know,
I think a lot of people are shooting in Atlanta now. That's like
yeah,
it's like Atlanta, New Mexico,
yeah, yeah,
Australia. A lot of people shoot in Australia and
yeah.
Canada.
Cheaper to do it there, and I know. Unfortunately, sometimes we lose out to Ireland, which is crazy because
Yeah,
I think these people are getting health care, and that's kind of like what's attracting them to
right,
go
right.
work in those countries. So
For
they're
sure.
kind of undercutting us there. Yeah, we healthcare is not the greatest here in the United States. So yeah, you got to pay to play here. It's
Yeah,
just a whole different animal for
yeah.
sure.
True.
Yeah,
Very true.
that's true. Oh wow. So good old Miami. That's fantastic. I had a sister who lived in Miami for about 5 years, so that's why I
Really.
had spent some time down there. And just yeah, really wonderful. Their little Havana, good stuff over there.
Mid Havana. I'm dying to go to Havana.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't like gotten into the Latin culture yet. Like I haven't seen much of it. So like I would definitely want to go to those areas and just like just have some salsa and just
Yeah, yeah, and it could really inspire you musically too, because that
Definitely.
kind of music, a lot of artists have been inspired and have like Latin infused
Oh, yeah,
kind of.
for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
Wow.
definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah, very cool. Well, this is really wonderful. I mean, best wishes to you
Thank you
and
so much,
your
Rob.
career,
Thanks.
and I guess more acting, maybe full albums in the future, and as you maybe get onto a huge record label.
Soon, maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, you never know. That's why you got some people rooting for you and working hard for you, so that's
Exactly.
a good thing.
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for your time, Bob. I appreciate it.
absolutely. Have a good one and best
You too.
wishes. Take
Thank you.
care.
Speak soon.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Isn't it? It's amazing. It's a family affair. It really is. Orlando is just a he's real genius there, and it's great that they're all involved with his music, and I think he's going places. Really has the goods, and look for him out there. Thanks for dropping by.